Swiggity sorty, let's get that booty.
What's good, baby? What's good? Welcome to another episode of the Slim Cogcast. It is I, Slim Cognito, and let me tell you something. I done watched quite a few things aside from the Spider-Man movie and Hawkeye. I'm here to let y'all know that we got a watch party coming up. That watch party shall be in my Discord, and y'all need to be there. I think we're gonna do it. Damn, it might be too late by the time this goes up. We might do it today, actually. Okay, never mind that. But if you want to catch the future watch parties, just jump on in there. I think today's movie is Old Boy. Now, as for tomorrow, Tuesday, which is still up for debate. I'm not sure if I'm going to come and stream Tuesday or not. I said that I would, so I'm most likely going to do it. But I think I'm going to take an extra day this coming week in order to get my sleep back on track. You guys, basically, let's just jump into what we've been playing this week. Now, this week we have been running through Resident Evil 3, the original Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for PlayStation 1. It is a good game still, but a terrible Resident Evil by comparison to what came before it, and really did let me down when I originally played it like 10 plus years ago. And now that I've played it again right next to Resident Evil 2, I really kind of hate it. I gotta be honest with you. Y'all don't ever hear me like just straight slam a game unironically, because it's not terrible. At least it works. From that era, having a game that works is fine. But this game, it works, but it's in some places that's important, it just doesn't. Alright? They got this like combat active dodge mechanic that you have to time it. But sometimes you can dodge moves and still get hit. It's not guaranteed, which sucks and it's terrible. The Nemesis fights keep happening in these small ass spaces, but he has the movement speed to keep up with you at an insane rate, grabbing you all over the place, tossing you, grabbing you off the ground, tossing you. It's too much. You're spending more time mashing buttons in order to recover from some stupid state of damage than to actually fight or even like plan out your encounter. The entire premise of the original games was that you prepare for your encounter by using your items and your wits, and all of that goes out of the window when it comes to 3 and this Jill smorgasbord of just move around and dodge. It's terrible. It's terrible. And the fact that it's like they just threw a bunch of mechanics in there too. It's just like they say you're supposed to mix a certain kind of ammo together and these things, for gunpowder. But there was no use for me to do any of that, because the enhanced ammunition you get from crafting a certain type of ammo, so many times you get to make enhanced versions of that ammo. And enhanced handgun bullets and enhanced shotgun shells were literally the best thing throughout that entire run. They got the job done so good, so well. Matter of fact, the enhanced ammo made the guns behave like Resident Evil 2 guns behaved by default. Back in Resident Evil 2, you needed 2, maybe 3 shotgun shots to kill a licker. In this game, you need to have enhanced ammo to do that type of stuff. Hated it. And the fact that the zombies are tankier, there's no crits on your weapons unless you get a special handgun from killing Nemesis optionally twice. I think it's 3 times, because you get a different reward after the second time. But it's bad, man. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it. If you love the combat in Resident Evil more than the navigation, exploring, and survival, and the horror, which is literally everything that Resident Evil was, then you might like it. But I prefer to all the other things that I just mentioned instead of the action parts. And which really baffles me how people say that 4 was the downfall of the series, because the shit started going bad at 3. This thing was hella or action oriented, but everybody shits on 4 because it was the big commercial success after a drastic change. But y'all telling me you liked 3? Bitch, what? Anyway, next thing that I wanted to mention was we played a little bit of the Metroids for the holidays because I know y'all love it and I love it too. And I love that y'all love it because I love to love what y'all love to love me love when I love it, and I love y'all. So anyways, next thing, I'm just gonna let y'all know that when we come back, likely Tuesday, we're gonna be doing Resident Evil 3 remake. So I hope y'all will enjoy that. Go ahead and pull up and catch that when you get the chance. Aside from that, oh man, I've been sleeping amazing lately. Aside from that, I guess it's time to hop into the news because the watch party was delayed for the holidays. So yeah, anyway, in the news, first thing on the docket is Steam was not banned in China but is currently under attack. So yeah, in China, the Steam store has been becoming blocked. It's been a bit controversial, some problems going on over there, and apparently what's turned up right now, somebody SteamDB Twitter, they deleted the original post where it said that Steam was banned in China. They released a new one a few hours ago, said there are reports of Steam store being blocked in China. Store and API subdomains appear to experience connection resets on some Akami IPs, which is typical for the Great Firewall in China. If you don't know about the Great Firewall, maybe I'll explain later. Similar to how GitHub was being blocked. Other subdomains like partner sites work at the moment. And basically, somebody else came up, player IGN, Twitter user, said that he's a data miner and said that there's been DNS cache poisoning attack causing some players in China not being able to access the Steam store page. DNS poisoning was more commonly known as DNS hijacking, and it's a tactic used by computer malware. It basically disrupts your connection to a website or redirects you to another domain. The Chinese government used this tactic in 2013 to attack GitHub, and it seems Steam is now their target. Now, basically, we can't really tell who is enacting these things in China. We want to say that this is something that's being forced by their actual digital security or saying government official mandated actions in order to uphold whatever laws that they have passed, and I really don't know much more beyond that. So the most that we could assume, it's either them or it's a individual party, and yeah, it sucks, but that's what's going on over there. What else could I say? That's what's happening in China. Next thing on the docket over at tweettown.com, Goldman Sachs has more voting rights in CD Projekt Red than CD Projekt Red president. So basically the reason being is that Goldman Sachs now owns 6.8% of CD Projekt Group shares, more than the Polish company's president and joint CEO Adam Kaczynski. And basically just saying that they have more influence over the company than the company, and that's a problem. But keep in mind, this has nothing to do with what you think a success or failure of Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk was still a success. It sold an astounding amount of copies, and it's apparently an amazing game still with good gameplay. That's what I've been told either. This is not my opinion. But until I play it, I'll be able to let you know. And yeah, I haven't heard anything bad, and its sale numbers were amazing. The only complaints were that there was like bugs and glitches. That's it. And it still didn't kill the game. Anyway, next thing on the docket is the VGC. VGC Chronicle, VideoGamesChronicle.com, excuse me. Basically, we have this article here by Jordan Middler talking about Ubisoft is continuing to pursue NFTs despite the backlash called Ubisoft Quartz. And what they're going to be doing is basically giving a way for gamers to make, earn, and trade, I guess you could say, NFT valuable items in game. And it's supposed to be an energy efficient way to run the blockchain. But listen, I said it before and I'll say it again. When it comes to crypto NFTs and things, they come up and you got to jump on it when it's new. If you're hearing about it way too late, it is too late. Usually when you're hearing about it, it's too late. So you got to just get in when that comes across your table, and if you're able, all right? I don't see this NFT stuff becoming like in its current state. I don't see it being as valuable as it seems. But if maybe in the future, if it's used for a more legitimate, form of copyright for like indie producers and creators, that would be dope. But as far as what this corporate world's trying to get their hands on to make you think that you could make money through them, that right there is where it gets shaky and completely unfamiliar. And never would I, unless I've seen how the inner workings is and everything and it works like it should, I don't know about adopting to a means of making money that's like that gray area and there's not enough transparency. But we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, that's the last thing on the docket. It's not a whole lot going on this past week because y'all know, of course, it is Christmas. Holidays just passed and we're coming up on New Year's. So in terms of news, it's going to be light, and I'm skipping across a bunch of rumors as well. Especially one, I won't call it a rumor because it's not, they're saying that Kojima hinted at a new game, but I don't want to report on it because I need more information to confirm. Anywho's, I know y'all can hear it in my voice. I've been sniffling. I ain't been 100% feeling, but I'm getting better over time. Y'all just keep me in mind. I will catch y'all when I catch you. That's been another episode of the podcast. We're going to keep it short and sweet so I won't keep y'all too long. And honestly, ain't much else to talk about. So I'm going to rest myself and I'll see y'all when I see you. Like I said already, I don't know why I always have the hardest time to sign out. So always remember the channel motto: intentions are the most important. The actions ain't nothing but loud, and words don't mean a damn thing. Y'all take care of yourselves. Don't let nobody stop you doing what you want just so they can get what they want. That's a little bit of wisdom of the day. You do what you want and need. Anyways, later. Peace. You extra cheese. Put you in the SUV. You wanted ice, so I made you freeze. I made you hot like the West Indies. And it's time you invest in me. And if not, then it's best you leave. Holla. Oh!